I can see her lying back in her satin dress, in a room where you do what you don't confess. Sundown, you better take care.
18, 14, 12, Taylor has a 2.
Sundown, you better take care if I find you've been creeping round my back stairs. She's been looking like a queen in a sailor's dream.
Happy Homebrew Wednesday. On a Wednesday. I said that last time, but I actually didn't upload it until Thursday. So here is, I'm calling this the Great Divide. It's my first attempt at a Baltic porter. I didn't use lager yeast. I used Imperial's Independence. I could have used lager yeast because I'm doing pressure fermentation in the Blickman G4 fermentator now, but homebrew store didn't have it, so I used this instead. This came out, ooh, hold on, let me. All right, so on the nose, yeah, deep malty toffee and kind of a very slight hint of a roast, not much. This is right at 10%. It's 9.8%. This is a damn good beer. Oh my God. I think this is, you know, in a different beer style, it's on par with old school double IPA in terms of quality. I have another flagship now to add to my collection one of these days when I open a brewery, right? The homebrewer's dream. Although I've been seeing, so I saw some article where showed this picture of, you know, home brewer wishing he was a professional brewer and a professional brewer wishing he was still a home brewer. But yeah, this beer is just really good. And it's carved perfectly. Man, you can get some, I can't wait to, this is the first ale style that I brewed. I've only done 2 beers on the fermenter, the G4 fermentator. I've done the Oktoberfest, which was a lager, pressure fermented lager. It was pressure fermented at room temp and it came out great. And then I've brewed this, the Baltic Porter, and it came out great. So I can't wait to go back and brew some of the, you know, these are 2 new beer styles really, or 2 beer recipes that I put together. First time I'm brewing the Baltic Porter. I think I've brewed the Oktoberfest before, but this was obviously the first time doing it as a room temp, pressure fermented. I didn't pressure ferment this one. I just used a blow off tube, and then once most of the fermentation happened, I put the spunding valve on. Is it the spunding valve? Yeah, the spunding valve. You know, just to put it on, and but it really wasn't under pressure. I mean, it would go up to like, you know, between 2 or 3 psi, but it was just the normal, probably pressure that you get in a plastic bucket. So it didn't hit the spunding threshold. But yeah, these things have come out really, really well. So I can't wait to do an IPA in them, and I want to figure out how to add the hops without breaking the seal. I don't know if I can figure out how to do that. I don't think it really matters because I'll be able to put pressure on it right away. Yeah, I can take the spunding valve off, put the hops in, put it back on, and immediately crank pressure on it. So I'll be able to do that. So it'll be very limited oxygen exposure it gets. There's got to be a way to add dry hops. I've seen some contraptions. I just got to figure out how that works with a spunding valve. So and maybe it's a different attachment I have to get for it. But if I could do that, oh, that'd be really cool. But I can't wait to see. Maybe I'll brew old school in it and see how it comes out. But you know, the other cool thing is, and I should have taken some video, but when I cleaned the fermenter, it's so easy. I've got the casters on it now, so I can roll it right over to the sink. And you just crack the top and pretty much everything almost sprays out. You don't, you know, there's devices you can attach that, like, it's like a cleaning ball that sprays, like, you know, cleaner all in there, but honestly, it's so easy. That stainless steel is so shiny on the inside. The yeast cake just kind of falls off when when you rinse most of it. With this one, there was like, it almost looked like I did an imperial stout. There was like that dark sludge around the top, but as soon as I sprayed it, most of it went off, and then just with a little bit of PBW, it all came out, and it's just spick and span. It's so much cleaner, or just looks cleaner than what I could get out of a. Well, I mean, you can get a glass carboy really clean, but it takes some effort. You got to soak it for a while and use the brush and all that. You don't do any of this with this. You just soak it, and I soaked it overnight in PBW, although I really didn't need to, and then rinse it out and let it air dry. It's just, yeah, it's so easy, so convenient. Man, am I selling some G4 fermentators or conical fermenters? I almost wish I had 2 of them, or maybe 3. Wish I had space for that. So anyway, yeah, so this is really what the video is about. Getting ready to head to London, so I'll be gone this weekend, and we'll be getting back next weekend. So I'll try to do some on the site Homebrew Wednesday footage, and see who of my colleagues will wish to be in the video. Can't wait to hit some beer engines and some real ales. I'm really excited about that. But yeah, that's about it. Yeah, man, great homebrew. This is really good. And I would imagine this porter is going to find its way. It's been a while since I've sent beer mail, so it's about time for me to, I've been bottling up some beers. It's about time for me to let a few loose. I don't think I've done one in several months. So anyway, that's all I got for this week. Hey, have yourself a happy homebrew, and have a very, very happy Homebrew Wednesday. Cheers. What a good beer.